Hello, Chelsea fan. You are welcome to Football Extra Site. Today we are going to be doing a quick review of the match between West Ham and Chelsea at Stamford Bridge yesterday. Well, as you can see, the match came out to be 2-1 in favor of Chelsea. And this is a very good result for Chelsea FC. Well, all through the match, there's been instances where we made prediction that this one is going to turn out to be 5-0 in favor of Chelsea. But at the end of the day, it turns out that it was 2-1 in favor of Chelsea. Well, earlier in the game, Chelsea went behind 1-0, and it was a feel of like deja vu all over again. But at the end of the day, they restored the scoreline to be good 2-1. Well, they made their luck. Chelsea made their luck. Look at the work they put in training, in the gym, and on the grass. It was a lot of work they put in to prepare for this match, and the outcome, it is not a surprise to many. But when they went behind 1-0, it was a feel of, it's happening again. What's going to happen here? But the good thing is that Chelsea did very well. They played very well. They were on top most of the game, and going behind that early in the game doesn't really tell the truth of what was going on in the match. But at the end of the day, well, they were able to pull through. Well, Mariska set up this way. The game started with Jorgensen in goal, and Colwill and Tosin start in the middle. Reece James playing half on the right, and it was pretty Chelsea set up. And one surprise that maybe not surprise to a lot of people, but it was a surprise given how Mariska had supported Robert Sanchez all through the season. So the biggest call of the match was the man between the stick. We see a situation where the manager had to drop Robert Sanchez for Philip Jorgensen, and this is very it is a tough call, and it's an interesting call to pay attention to all through the course of the season, how it's going to shape up at the end of the day, because you're making this call when the team really need results, and then you have such a young goalkeeper being between the stick and playing in Stamford Bridge, where they've now had a very good result for some time now. This is a big call. So who get Chelsea going? It was Pedro Neto who get Chelsea started in this game, and it was so interesting to see how that he leveled for Chelsea and get Chelsea going with his opener. And once again, the man himself, Cole Palmer, gave Chelsea the winner. And it is a well-deserved win for Chelsea. And the man of the match today is no one else other than the general himself. This young man is going to grow to be a general in the midfield for Chelsea for future to come. And it was a very good performance from him today, and he was given the man of the match. The goal that Chelsea conceded came from the mistake made by one of the leaders in the team, young man, but he's one of the leaders in the team, He's been very consistent. He's played almost every game in this season. Maybe he missed one or two due to a knock or something, but it's been all around, and this is what he had to put on his Instagram timeline. I don't know if this is a good strategy for players to go on social media putting this kind of information out, because in the days when Chelsea used to have players like John Terry, like Frank Lampard and Didier Drogba, maybe there wasn't so much influence of social media. These players don't go to anywhere to put apology or something like that. Well, this is what we have in this time, and this is how this pans out this time around. It was an interesting one for Chelsea, and at the end of the day, this is how the table looks like. And Chelsea was able to get back into the top four. And the next set of matches is going to be interesting. The next match is a winnable one for Chelsea. And this is going to be a match that is going to be on the road for them. And we see how that pans out. And in the month of February, this is the lineup for Chelsea. The next two matches are going to be away. One of it is in the FA and the other one is in the league. And then the third one is also going to be away match in Aston Villa. And then Chelsea will be at home to Southampton. This is how February is going to look for Chelsea. Today, how did Chelsea set up? We're going to be doing a little analysis talk of what really went down in the game shortly. In today's match, when the game started, this is how Chelsea set up with the back four, the two midfielder, and Sancho as one of the winger, and Madueke starting out on the right, with Palmer in the midfield and Jackson. And WestHam set up this way practically. And in the first half, the game was a little lethargic for Chelsea. They weren't able to play their game. They were having difficulty, especially Madueke had few opportunity in transition when he should have taken a shot at the goalkeeper into the angle there, but he went wide. And practically West Ham was sitting deep with about 5 defender and 4 midfielder, leaving Bowen as their only outlet to carry the ball forward. There was a lot of pressure exerted on Colwill by Kudus. It's been part of their game to make sure that Chelsea don't build from the back easy. So there's a lot of pressure on Colwill in particular, and it works for a while, and that's where they actually got the goal against Chelsea. And as the game progresses into the second half, when Chelsea was a goal down, Maresca had to switch things around a little bit. We saw him brought out Reece James and introduce Gusto, and then he brought out Sancho to introduce Pedro Neto on this side of the pitch. Those are the two players that came on the pitch. And as the game continues on, I think Madueke was pulled out for Nkunku, and at that point Nkunku was playing from the left here. The shape also changed a little bit because we find Nkunku tucking a little bit into the midfield, and Cucurella went higher up, and Colwill was having to defend while there. Adarabioyo was in the middle, and Gusto was really here. So we have Enzo, Palmer, so there is a little bit of more bodies there. And then we have the way Maresca normally like to play 3-2 here, and this is how things went a little bit with Cucurella really stretching things here, and Neto also stretching the defense here, and there are a few opportunity. And as the game wars on, I think another player was taken out. It was Jackson was actually taken out before this time to have Gear in the game, and so we have the entire front three changed, and Gusto coming into the field here. And towards the end of the game, when it was about 88 minutes, and Chelsea actually managed the game very well today. Palmer was taken out, and then we had Chalobah coming into this game. And when Chalobah came into this game, Chalobah played as one of the back three, and Gusto was found to be one of the half 10, and the game relatively stayed very controlled. Chelsea were a little bit more comfortable, and that's how this match went at the end of the day. If you love this content and you want to support this channel to grow, please remember to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification button. And if you have any opinion, comments, just remember to comment in the comment section below. Thank you for stopping by. Until we see you in the next one. Bye.